whole muscadine. All right, let's do a taste test. We didn't really harvest any of these, we just left it. The other one looks like the raccoons got everything. Let's check it real quick. So this is 2-year in ground. That's a caliper. So maybe it needs more water here. I don't know. It's like it's not really happy here. The other one, which produced a lot, and we got to eat a lot of them, but the deer finally got them. Look at the difference. This one, it's like it's been here for a while. Looks like a 3-year-old. That's the caliper right here. So this one is really happy here. It still got some green, but it's pretty much all stripped now. All right, so that's Hall. That's vigor. Typically, if it likes where it is, and when it's not really happy, it looks like this. Man, I got a mow here for snakes. All right, so it's overripe at this point. There's some kind of pruny ones. Let's try the pruny one. Okay. Tastes like Concord grapes when it's pruny and overripe. Tastes really good. All right, so let's taste one that's that's kind of falling off the vine. I just tugged that, and then the other one just went down right there. So let's do a taste test. Hall. Super juicy. Okay, the skin is really edible. It's thick, but yeah, it's not as thin as Ruby Crisp, but kind of like Summit. And you can tell the difference in taste of Summit. Summit is sweet. This one has like really fruity flavor, I would say. I don't know how to describe it. Pulp is kind of firm. Hall is really good. Go buy it. I think it's self-fertile. This one I got from Bottoms or Ison, I can't remember. All right, let's try one that's not quite ripe yet. So this one right here still has some green. I mean, it looks ripe because of all the sun damage, but very firm and still kind of greenish. Crunchy. Not as sweet as this stage, so definitely not ripe. Okay, so unlike Ruby Crisp, you try Ruby Crisp when it's not ripe, it's quite edible. It's sweet, then becomes super sweet. All right, so this one, okay, I just pulled that just a little bit. It kind of dropped already, or it gave. All right, let's try it. That is so good. It's actually a little bit overripe. I'm gonna go around here. I guess when Muscadine you make them overripe, even Carlos tastes pretty good. Overripe. Okay, Carlos not overripe. No. All right, let me just get rid of the kind of dead ones. Bigger. So it all depends. Like I said, the other one looks pretty good. This one not so good. It doesn't like its location. Maybe whatever Muscadine used to be here. I think it was a Black Beauty that died here, or Supreme. Took out all the nutrients here, and I need to fertilize this guy. I got some organic fertilizer. It's just kind of pricey, so I'm just putting it on the ones that needs kind of fertilizing. So I want to keep everything organic here. That's why my my production has come down, and that's okay. I don't really need all the volume. So I don't fertilize like the ISON schedule. So I just fertilize organic stuff for what it needs. I think phosphorus. I got to read back on. There's a master vineyard commenter, and he suggested. I think it's phosphorus that doesn't get replenished on the ground, that the grapes just kind of take. So it's probably going to spend my money on. You can get organic version of that, slow release. So I might have to fertilize a lot earlier than the ISON schedule. It's just, you know, all experimental stuff anyway. I don't follow much of the guides because you gotta know how your soil and your ground, I mean your vines, are doing. So all right, so one more taste test here. I'm still holding my pulp. All right, let's see. Slightly droopy, soft, overripe right here. So this, you can tell how dull it is. Slight green at that one, but look how soft and kind of wrinkly it is. So, oh, that is super sweet. I'm going to eat the skin on this one. So a lot of it is overripe. Okay. Let's try a not so ripe one, just to kind of see if we're consistent with what we've been observing. That whole might not be best choice for half ripe. I know fry is good half ripe. I've tried some regular fry that are half ripe and they're good. Yeah, definitely not, hardly any sweetness in there. So whole, at least in my area, you would have to wait until it's ripe and overripe. That's the recommendation, at least in my area, Northeast Texas Zone 8B. Let's try this one. Okay, easily pull. So it's dry scar. So another thing I've noticed about Hall, or maybe because it's just ripe and it's the way I tugged it. But some are wet scar. What I mean by dry and wet scar is like when you pull them, it doesn't peel the skin a little bit right here. If it does, juice comes out and it just contaminates the entire basket, and they rot pretty quick. That one's really good. Not as good as the overripe one, but it does have the crunchiness. All right, that's Hall Muscadine.